They say what goes around, comes around. They say karma never forgets. But what if I told you, understanding karma could actually save your life? This is not just a story. It's a reminder. A warning. And above all, a message of hope. This is the law of karma, and how it transformed one man's fate forever. In a peaceful town nestled in the heartland of America, lived a man named Ryan Carter. He was smart, sharp, and ambitious. But more than anything, he craved power. Ryan believed life was a game. And he played to win at any cost. He manipulated deals, pushed competitors into bankruptcy, and greased the right palms. To him, kindness was a luxury. Honesty was for dreamers. Karma? Just something people used to comfort themselves. At 30, Ryan ran one of the fastest growing real estate firms in the state. He was feared in boardrooms and admired in magazines. But behind the suits and headlines was a man with a cold heart. Whenever someone questioned his methods, he'd simply smile and say, "Winners write the rules." He thought he had it all figured out. But life had a lesson waiting. It started quietly. A major property deal, one that would have made him millions, fell through. Supplies got delayed. Workers started quitting without warning. Then came government inspections, questioning paperwork he thought was buried. And then came Derek, an old college friend he once betrayed in a shady land deal. Derek. "Remember me, Ryan? I lost everything because of you. But I'm not here for revenge. I just want you to know, I forgave you, for me, not for you." Ryan forced a laugh. But something inside cracked. For the first time, he didn't feel invincible. He felt exposed. That night, Ryan had a dream. He was in a courtroom. On trial. And the judge? A mirror reflection of himself. "Judge, you thought karma was a myth. But it was just waiting." Then came the collapse. An investigative report exposed his illegal deals. The media descended. Clients walked out. Investors pulled funds. Police began inquiries. Banks froze his assets. His empire, built on shortcuts, was crumbling. And there was no one left to defend him. He sat alone in his office, lights off, watching the rain hit the windows. Ryan whispered, "I was just playing the game. Why me?" But he knew. The universe doesn't operate on ignorance. It balances everything, eventually. With nowhere left to go, Ryan returned to the town where he grew up. He checked into a small motel, broken. Next to the motel was an old church, run by a retired pastor named Father Ellis. One morning, Ryan walked in. "Father Ellis. Karma isn't revenge. It's a lesson plan. You weren't punished, Ryan. You were corrected." Ryan asked, "Can I change my karma?" Father Ellis smiled gently. "When you learn to live for more than yourself, karma rewrites your path." And so began Ryan's healing. He volunteered. Helped fix homes for the elderly. Cooked meals at the shelter. Not to impress. Not for show. But because it felt right. And for the first time, he slept peacefully. One rainy afternoon, Ryan saw a boy barefoot, shivering, looking for food. He took him in, fed him, and gave him warm clothes. The boy looked up and said, "Thank you, no one's ever helped me before." In that moment, something shifted. All the pain, all the guilt, melted into something new. Purpose. Years later, Ryan didn't return to business. Instead, he opened a community center for struggling teens. He shared his story of arrogance, collapse, and redemption. He didn't hide from his past. He used it to guide others. The law of karma is real. It doesn't punish out of spite. It teaches out of love. Ryan Carter's fall was painful. But it saved his soul. Because karma isn't just about getting what you deserve. It's about discovering who you were meant to become. So ask yourself today, What are you planting? Because tomorrow, you will harvest the result. Choose your actions like someone's life depends on them, because eventually, yours will. If this story moved you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Remember, karma doesn't miss. But it does forgive. Live honestly. Act kindly. And trust, the universe is always watching.